Imagine this. There's someone in your life you just can't forget, the kind of person who pulls you in without trying, and you find yourself wanting to be near them. When I say charisma, I don't mean loud or flashy. I mean that quiet gravity that makes you feel safe, seen, and curious. Was it the best-looking person you've met? Maybe not, because good looks grab attention, but they don't always open hearts. Was it the most capable person? The one who crushes every goal? That can be impressive, sure. But get too close. And sometimes, all you feel is pressure, not warmth. Let me tell you about a different kind of charm, the kind that makes you breathe easier, talk softer, and somehow tell the truth without even planning to. If you're enjoying this story, creating isn't easy. Please like and subscribe. With these people, walls melt. You think you're guarded, but 5 minutes in, you're sharing the real stuff, the messy, honest, human stuff. They don't rush to fix you. They listen, they ask a couple gentle questions, and suddenly your thoughts line up like they've been waiting for this moment. It feels like standing in the sun. After a long gray day, you just stay. You want more of that warmth, and you keep finding your way back. I think this way because I once had a teacher like that, soft-spoken, steady, like a spring breeze that somehow knew where the knots were. When I hear charisma, I don't picture a celebrity or a CEO. I see her smile that said, "I've got time. Tell me more." Later, I read a book, The Art of Attraction, and one line snapped everything into focus. The highest form of charisma is the ability to meet someone inside their inner world. Not conquering, not dazzling, just being so understanding that the other person unclenches, lowers their guard, and leans closer on their own. Funny, isn't it? Charisma sounds bold and sharp, but the kind that lasts is quiet, patient, tender. Then I found another book, Understanding Our Inner Selves, about the ice we carry beneath the surface, the parts of us we don't show, sometimes can't show. It said the reason we stay stuck in shallow conversations is we only ever touch the surface, so we never get to the warm rooms underneath. So tonight, I want to show you a way to reach those rooms, to connect deep, speak gently, and let real closeness happen without forcing it. And I hope you'll use it the way my teacher did, to make people feel warmer just by being with you. The core idea is something called the Iceberg Model, from the family therapy legend Virginia Satir. Think of every person like an iceberg floating in dark water. What we show our words, habits, reactions, is just the tiny tip that catches the light. Most folks only look at that tip and make the whole story up from there, which is why we keep misreading each other. But if you learn to see what's underneath the feelings, beliefs, hopes, fears, you start seeing a person for who they really are. And that's what I mean by understanding the inner iceberg. Let's pause on something simple and very human. What happens when we look at the shiny tip of an iceberg and call it the whole mountain? You can hear it in a crowd. You can see it at a family table. You can feel it at work. Now picture a small scene with me. A busy food market. Warm sugar in the air. A breeze lifting paper napkins. Voices crossing and stacking. A little boy, maybe 3, holding a pink cloud of cotton candy. It slips. It brushes the ground. He freezes. He crumples. Crying arrives, like sudden summer rain. His mother is juggling a bag, a wallet, and the day's mental spreadsheet. She leans in and says the line tired parents say, "Don't cry. It's just candy." A kind stranger steps forward with a hopeful smile. "Hey, little guy, don't be sad. I'll buy you another one." Someone behind them adds a comparison. "Look at those kids over there. They're not crying." The boy cries harder. Name what each person is doing, and the scene feels familiar. The mother tries to calm the behavior she can see. The stranger rushes to fix a problem he has not understood. The bystander measures the child against other children, as if comparison could soothe. No one here is a bad person. They are standing at the surface. And the surface is loud. When we live at the surface, we slip into postures that look like communication but do not connect us. You will recognize them. We have all used them. We learned them young because they worked once. We still reach for them when we are tired, scared, or rushed. First, the blamer. It sounds like authority. Often, it is a shield. Whatever happens, someone is at fault. Me, you, them, the system, even the weather. Blaming gives a flash of control, like pressing a palm against a rattling door. If this is your fault, for one breath I do not have to feel helpless. The cost is heavy. Stand near a blamer and you feel small, examined, never enough. Stand inside a blamer's life and you feel tired. Constant rightness is exhausting. A room turns into a courtroom. Curiosity drains away. Warmth feels unsafe. Second, the placater. On the outside, it looks soft. Yes, sure, whatever you want. It avoids conflict by bending and smoothing. It apologizes for existing. Inside, needs pile up like unopened mail. Placating is what some of us learned to keep love from leaving the room. It kept the peace when we were little. It keeps us invisible when we are grown. People feel calm around us. They do not meet us. Our truth has nowhere to stand. The light in us thins. Third, the super reasonable. Logic worn like armor. Citations ready. Charts in a pocket. 3 bullet points for every feeling. Knowledge is good. Clarity helps. But when reason becomes a wall against human mess, people are not held by it. They are erased by it. You say, I'm hurt. They say, let's define hurt. The moment you needed help has already passed. The human is gone. The argument may be won. The person is lost. Fourth, the distractor. Quick joke. Quick turn. Quick exit from discomfort. It is witty and light and can lower heat. As a habit, it becomes avoidance. You begin to wonder, do you see me? Do you hear the part of me that is shaking? Under the fun, connection slips through the fingers like water. None of these postures are evil. None of them make you a bad person. They are coping stances, old solutions to old problems. The blamer learned, if I am right, I am safe. The placater learned, if you are happy, I am allowed to exist. The super reasonable learned, if I am perfect, no one can hurt me. The distractor learned, if I keep it light, pain will not find me. They helped us survive. The trouble comes when yesterday's survival plan becomes today's relationship plan. Pleasing does not bring peace. Proving does not bring respect. Joking does not bring closeness. Being right does not bring love. We reach for those stances, and conversations turn into loops. The same lines, the same fights, the same long, quiet afterward. Nothing changes. So before we dive under the waterline and look for the rest of the iceberg, do one gentle thing. Notice your stance. Are you pushing? Are you bending? Are you lecturing? Are you dancing away? Take a breath. Loosen your jaw. Let your shoulders fall. Ask, if I did not have to protect myself in that old way right now, what would I be curious about? That one question melts a little ice between two people. Now, with a little more room in the chest, we can talk about the layers beneath the surface. The parts most people never touch. The parts that make or break our ability to meet each other where we actually live. Here is where Virginia Satir helps. She gives us a map. An iceberg with layers. We start at the surface. We move down, gently. Layer 1. Behavior and events. What we can see and hear. Words, gestures, tone. The email sent at midnight. The door closed a bit too hard. If we argue only here, we trade positions, not understanding. Layer 2, feelings. Sad, mad, afraid, ashamed, lonely. Feelings are signals. They point, like a compass. Name them out loud, and the storm loses some power. I feel nervous. I feel disappointed. Small sentences, big relief. Layer 3, feelings about feelings. Meta layers. I am angry that I am sad. I am ashamed that I am scared. These knots make us tense and jumpy. Naming the knot is often half the untie. I hate that I cry when I'm stressed. Now, the body can soften. Layer 4, perceptions and beliefs. How I make sense of the world. Stories I learned long ago. Crying means I am weak. People leave when I speak up. Success equals love. Beliefs drive reactions more than facts do. Change the belief and behavior follows. Layer 5, expectations. What I want from you, from me, from life. Spoken and unspoken rules. I must not fail. You should read my mind. Life should be fair. Hidden expectations create hidden fights. Say them out loud, and the game becomes honest. Layer 6, yearnings and longings. The deep human needs. To belong. To matter. To be safe, free, and seen. When we reach this layer, people soften. Walls turn into doors. I want to be chosen. I want to be safe with you. This is where real closeness starts. Layer 7, the self. The steady core. The part of you that can notice all the layers without drowning in them. Calm, clear, compassionate, courageous. When self is in the room, we are not fused with our feelings. We are friendly with them. We can be firm without being hard. We can be soft without collapsing. Why does this matter for charisma? Because the kind that lasts is not a show. It is the skill of meeting someone at the right layer. You hear a sharp remark and think, behavior. You ask, are you more tired or more worried? You catch the feeling. You invite the belief. You honor the longing. You let self lead. Practice sounds like this. I hear the words. That is the surface. What are you feeling under that? What does this mean to you? What were you hoping for? What do you most long for here? Each question is a small elevator button. Down, one floor at a time. No pushing. No rush. One caution. Depth without safety can feel like pressure. So bring safety first. Slow voice. Open posture. Curiosity, not a quiz. When safety rises, depth becomes welcome. That is the map. 7 layers. From what is visible to what is vital. From noise to signal. From habit to self. Let's go back to the market. Same noise. Same sugar in the air. Same small boy with wet cheeks. Do not start with a speech. Start with one soft question. You still want cotton candy, right? He nods. We are naming the goal. Agency returns a little. But not this one. He nods again. We are clarifying the choice. Options feel safer than orders. What is wrong with this one? He points. It fell. It is dirty. We just touched perception and belief. Dirt means danger. Good. Now, mirror what you heard. You want candy, but a clean one. Watch his shoulders drop. Anxiety loosens when someone else holds the meaning with you. No lecture needed. No comparison needed. Just get a new cotton candy. Storm over. See the layers we move through. Behavior. Crying. Feeling. Upset. Perception. This one is dirty. Expectation. Keep me safe. Give me a clean one. Yearning. I want to be cared for. Self. The adult stays calm enough to guide the steps. What would make it worse? Blame. Stop crying. You are being dramatic. Placate. Okay, I will buy 5. Super reasonable. Technically, a 5-second rule is not supported by peer-reviewed studies. Distract. Look, a balloon. All surface. No understanding. Use a tiny script instead. 1. Name the goal. You still want it, right? 2. Offer a choice. But not this one. 3. Ask for the reason. What makes this one wrong for you? 4. Mirror the meaning. You want the same thing. Clean and safe. 5. Act simply. Let's fix that. Small moves. Short sentences. Down one layer at a time. This is how we take conversation from noise to signal. This is how a child learns that feelings can speak and adults can listen. Now a tougher scene. Common in Western families. Parents push a safe major. You want a creative path. Or a gap year. Mom or dad says, "Look at your cousin. She already has an internship. When will you choose something serious?" Maybe you used to snap back. "I am only 20. Why are you rushing me?" Fight starts. Both hearts close. This time, use the iceberg. You? Mom? Dad? It sounds like you are worried, right? Parent. Of course I am worried. The economy is tough. You need stability. What are you worried will happen? Parent. I am scared you will struggle. I am scared you will not be able to support yourself later. So, under safe major, your hope is that I am secure, a steady income, a decent life. Parent. Yes, I want you protected. You. I want safety too. I also long to do work that fits me, so I can stay with it for years. Parent. Okay, but how will that work? You. Can we design a plan that honors both? Give me 1 year to build a portfolio. We set clear checkpoints. If I miss them, I will pivot to something steadier. Parent. If you are serious about those checkpoints, I can support that. Watch what changed. You met their fear and their hope. They touched your longing for meaningful work. Depth came from safety. Safety came from calm and curiosity. You moved down the layers, one step at a time. Now, 3 essentials that make this workable in real life. 1. Sense your own iceberg first. Self-awareness is the doorway. Each night, 5 minutes before sleep, ask, where in my body felt tight and where felt loose today? What was my main feeling word? What did I secretly yearn for? Was I a little closer to my true self today? At first, it feels awkward. Keep going. Perception sharpens. You grow steadier and kinder with yourself. 2. Stay calm in body, voice, and mindset. Body. Unclench your jaw, drop your shoulders, breathe lower. Voice. Slow a little. Leave 3-second pauses. Let silence carry meaning. Mindset. Do not rush to fix. Do not race to a verdict. Let answers rise. Calm bodies talk better. Calm voices land better. Calm minds connect better. 3. Practice true curiosity. If you walk in with a conclusion, you will only collect evidence. Curiosity keeps doors open. Who are you, really? What have you walked through? What is it like to be you today? This is a muscle. Start small. You notice your colleague John looks dimmer than usual. Try, John, are you more tired today or more stressed? Or, what is weighing on you the most right now? Real curiosity invites empathy and acceptance. That is our quiet walk through the inner iceberg. How to see it. How to speak to it. How to meet a person where they truly live. From now on, when you sit with anyone, notice the surface, then gently swim below it and let closeness grow without pushing.